There are thought to be over 100 uncontacted tribes living around the world, completely untouched by modern civilization. More than half of these tribes are thought to be living in the Amazon rainforest. While some contact may have occurred, they live largely as they would have in pre-industrial times. This is Weird or What's Top Encounters with Secluded Tribes. But before we go any further, please like and subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Number 10. The Taolambi. The Tulambi tribe live in the mountainous region of southwestern Morobe in Papua New Guinea. Most have never laid eyes on a white man before, and they have been known to be violent in the past. Belgian adventurer Jean-Pierre is trying to make contact without frightening the men, as this could have deadly consequences.
When I lose my balance, they seem a little reassured. Ghosts don't fall, I guess. At this precise moment, I'm convinced that he's going to let loose his arrow. Maybe he wants to see if it will pass through my body or not. They are both cheerful and frightened at the same time. This one tells the woman to stay back. They look a little more determined this time. I wonder what it means. I feel it's important to show them my peaceful intentions. He sees Philip, who must look like a strange creature, with an eye of a camera instead of a human face.
Number 9. Brazil's Unknown Tribe. Jose Carlos Morelos makes his way to the remote headwaters in the Brazilian rainforest. The Amazon is home to one of the most uncontacted tribes on Earth, and many question whether they even truly exist at all. Without proof they exist, the outside world won't support them. Jose is trying to capture these images so that the governments are forced to protect their environment. They have gardens of banana trees and papaya. They have hundreds of inato trees. The tribe makes bright red body paint from the crushed seeds. Jose has been monitoring these tribes for over 20 years, but fears their lives are about to change for the worse. Illegal logging across the border in Peru is forcing uncontacted tribes there to move, but instead of expelling the loggers, Peru's government has suggested that the tribes don't exist at all. Number 8. The Koroway Tribe. The Koroway tribe was discovered in 1974 in Papua New Guinea and was thought to be one of the most dangerous tribes on Earth. Once cannibals, the tribe has been influenced over the last 30 years by Christianity and the Indonesians and no longer consume human flesh.
Kita bersama dengan kami itu bagodeka, jadi kami tinggal begini, kamu datang, jadi kita sama-sama hati-hati begini. Maksudnya kita tidak ada uang, jadi kita cari uang baru beli loko isap. Itu yang mas.
Most nekünk is megmutatják a kultúrájukat. Persze a szüleik idejében elképzelhetetlen lett volna, hogy a nők idegen előtt mutatkozzanak. Féltek volna, hogy elrabolják őket. Mára már megszokták a látogatókat.
Több utazási iroda is specializálódott az úgynevezett first contactra, tehát az első találkozásra a benszülöttekkel. Ezek a $10,000 utak azt az illúziót árulják a nyugati turistának, hogy a törzs most lát először fehér embert. A felkészített korovályok tapogatni kezdik a látogatót, mintha azt hinnék, hogy kísértett. A nyugati résztvevők nem hozhatnak mobiltelefont, sem GPS-t. Az idegenvezető ezt azzal indokolja, hogy vigyázni kell a törzs érintetlenségére.
Number 7. The Suri Tribe. The Suri tribe inhabit the mountains of the Great Rift Valley in the plains of southwest Ethiopia. Tribespeople undergo painful rituals including lip plates, scarification, and dangerous stick fighting. Once a Suri woman reaches a certain age, her lower incisors are knocked out and her bottom lip is pierced and stretched until it can hold a clay plate.
Nabala and her neighbour Dongale are making spare plates as they are fragile and often break. What age were you when you had your first plate put in? Though the origin of lip plates is uncertain, their function is not. The size of the plate determines a woman's value in cows when she gets married. So, because Nabala's lip can hold a plate this big, Bargulu had to give her family 60 cows when they got married. Only the Suri and one other tribe in the area wear lip plates. Some girls are beginning to realise just how unusual the custom is, and a few are now refusing to go along with it.
የከብቱ ብዛት እንዴት ነው? ትንሽ ነው ብዙ ነው የሚሆነው?
Na kiza ngana tonga duni kako kwa byo kutoka ingemu chinde tu ntona to kete bugore kaza ko kutoka na bya bumera na dai ni dinga tarungu no kutoka ngana rasono no kara kanena yo ne baka yo dede zukale ni indizare kap.
As the Suri become more outward looking, I wonder how long lip plates will last. Nonetheless, many young girls in Regia seem eager to get theirs. I often see them with branches in their mouths, practicing for the day when their lips will be stretched and they will be ready for marriage.
Number 6. The Pintupi tribe. The Pintupi are an Aboriginal tribe in Western Australia. In 1984, a group of Pintupi people encountered the Europeans in the heart of the Gibson Desert. Until then, they had been unaware of the arrival of Europeans to the continent, let alone modern technology.
This group of people had no idea. They'd never seen anybody. They had no idea of cars, planes, the outside world. The later ones did know about the missions. A lot of them had been in and out of the missions. They'd picked up rations. They'd seen a few white fellas around. They might have even got some, bullock meat or something like that. But this particular group had no idea. They had never seen or heard of anyone outside of Australia.
Anyone, one yearly. Nobody else. Anyone, one name yearly. Bajwala wa ingana ji telwana tondon bana nyina bay. Teniano or ba nyina bay. Quran jiga. Koyona chalma nyina bay koyona ngayo ko malajo.
The story is like a microcosm of Australia since that first contact 200 years ago. People respond to it almost universally the same. It's like they find it quite emotionally moving. Probably the best review that we've got so far is from the Maru themselves, who said, you got it right.
Number 5. The Jarawar tribe. The Jarawar tribe of the Andaman Islands in the Indian Ocean are believed to have lived there for up to 55,000 years. They are now vastly outnumbered by the hundreds of thousands of Indians who have settled on the island in recent decades. Poachers enter the Jarawar's forest and steal the animals that the tribe rely on for survival. Their habitat has been getting smaller and smaller as farmers extend their lands into the jungle. And although India's Supreme Court ordered that the human safaris through the Jarawar's lands to be closed in 2002, they remain open.
We finally made contact.
Number 4. The Agori tribe. Feared across India, the exiled Agori monks are known for having feasts on human flesh, meditating on top of cadavers, drinking from human skulls, and living amongst the dead in cemeteries. The monks are said to be able to predict the future and make evil prophecies.
That's one of the ways to practice Agor Kriya.
I came here to ask you some questions. Maybe later. Maybe a little bit later.
He says the god from Karmation, Lord Shiva, he gives them something to eat in form of rotten bones or some kind of human flesh.
Oh, thanks. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe I'll take this off right now and then... Okay. Just thank you. Okay. Thank you. Why are people on that side of the river so afraid of the Agori? I see. Why do...
like this may have been a mistake. Maybe it was just like somebody distracts him and then I just leave.
Let's see where it goes.
I can be polite. I can be very polite about it.
I think you should say.
Now he says that skull, that's empty, that's hungry. He wants you to feed that. He wants you to make some donation to that.
What would you like me to?
He says he wants that skull to be filled with alcohol.
Okay. I think it's in the boat. So I'll.
है दारू है लिखा है.
नहीं इनको कोई इनका आदमी हो उनको भेजो.
He says he wants you to sit down. He wants me to go and bring it for him. Alcohol.
एक मंगा भांजा बग्गा तो है करो उस्ताद की. समय नहीं करना साहब. जल्दी आ.
मसान बाबा. कीला बनती हूँ मैं ऐसी कीला बनोगे. कीला बचन न जाए खाली. हे माता सबकी मुरादें पूरी कर. हे माता मसान महाराज काली माँ. खाली नहीं पीते तो मुंह में तो लगा के देख लो बस.
Will you tell me now what I have to do?
बाबा उठोगे उठोगे क्या नहीं उठोगे बताओ आप.
So एक मिनट रुको. So now he's not polite with me, and he knows. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wait, I got out of hand real fast, and pretty sure that's not the Agori that I was looking for.
Number 3. The Chimbu Skeleton Tribe. The Chimbu tribe of Papua New Guinea use clay from the banks of the local river and ash from burned wood mixed with water to paint their entire bodies to look like the dead. Traditionally used as a way of scaring off their enemies, today the paint is used for celebrations and festivals. Although they first made contact with the Western world in 1934, there still isn't much known about their way of life.
He's saying that they live down the valley. They're going up to the mountain to look for insects. No, we must look for insects. This is how we used to get insects.
Number 2. The Asaro Tribe. The Asaro mudmen from Papua New Guinea's eastern highlights are known for their ghoulish clay masks adorned with pig's teeth and shells. Legend has it, the Asaro were defeated in battle by another highland tribe and were forced to flee into the Asaro River. Falling into the river, the Asaro warriors were covered in thick, white mud. When crawling out from the mud, the enemy tribe believed they were ghosts and fled for their lives. Hope you're enjoying this video, guys, but before we get to number 1, please give us a thumbs up and help us to get more subscribers so that we can continue to make the stuff you like. Number 1. The Sentinelese. The Sentinelese are considered to be the most hostile tribe in the world. They inhabit the North Sentinel Island in the Indian Ocean and viciously reject all contact with the outside world. Many have been killed for going near the island, and even when a rescue party tried to help them after the island was hit by a tsunami, the helicopters were met with flying arrows instead. Incredibly, there have been some instances where the Sentinelese have seemed receptive to visitors, even accepting gifts of food from their boats. This hospitality has been short-lived, however, when the same people have tried to return to the island only to be met with hostility and violence. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and please join us next time for another episode of Weird or What.